I was just looking at a
His
bunch of
fame
them.
was not won by vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying, rather in training yards and sculleries, where his warm and approachable demeanor was celebrated by old friends and newcomers alike. I encourage everyone to make the waving statue's acquaintance.
Okay, I found it. This set of armor belonged to Sir Asspuddle of the Affpuddle of the Cheerful Countenance, a legendary friendly knight who supposedly won every battle before it was fought by virtue of his amiable negotiating tactics. Some attribute his success to an overly potent cheering charm he cast upon himself. Oh well, I do enjoy his armored mustache. It makes me happy. Oh, he's got a chicken on his head. What a cockhead. Interesting.
Hogwarts is impervious to the inexorable march of time. Perhaps that is why I admire it so.
Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Affpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Affpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Goblins and wizard kind will never trust each other.
Yes, well, it takes a cauldron to raise a chisperful, as they say. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it.
Alright, I got a books and cauldron shelf. Whoopee.
History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say.
I love Professor
At least,
Binns.
I like to say that.
How can we do so much and accomplish so little?
I like that class. Professor Binns is my favorite. I apologize, Professor Garlic. You have there's a place for you in my heart. It's surrounded by the after effects of cheese and cholesterol and whatever else might kill me. But I do enjoy Professor Binns a lot. I enjoyed that shake the mouse to stay awake. God, it just feels it feels wonderful. I'm gonna go to the room requirement real quick. It feels like I've stepped back in time into the world of college for a young Chuckles, such as myself. I'm a slightly older Chuckles now, but a young Chuck. An upstanding and kind of young Chuck. But there were so many professors that I just couldn't stay awake. Frankly, I was in meetings when I was an intern. I fell asleep in the middle of a meeting. God damn it. I don't know why I picked that. Let's put that back. Alright. Hello, Deke. Thanks for spilling popcorn all over my floor.
Deke thinks you should be proud of all the potions.
I am, but I'm not happy that I have to keep brewing them. Brewing Hilda.
Marvelous improvements here.
Okay. Oh, sweet. I don't need any more of that, but I just keep taking it anyway. Okay, I don't need another one of those. No more of those. Grab some moonstone. And get some of those. Use. Use a hoe. Alright, I'll run down here. Our weird pot things. Very nice. Get all those. Collect some Chopping cabbages. How many of those did I use? I'll have to work on those in the future. I don't know what to do with fertilizer. I have it. No clue what I'm doing with it. Yes, Ditani. Take that. Put another one in there. I can't take any more anyway, so we're actually doing pretty good. Do I have any? I do have gear to identify, don't I? Ooh, gallantry cape. Let's take a look at what we got in the inventory here. It's been a minute since we come back around. What am I doing? In the gear, sorry. I was in the right place. We got a new cloak here, right? Yes? Yes? Got only one. It goes up by one. Embossed tailcoat. I like the embossed tailcoat more. It's not worth it. It's just, well, maybe it is. Anti-venom. This damage taking that, whatever. It's okay. It's not the best. It's fine. It's whatever. I have to like it anyway. Now, what was I using here? I'm using this level 37. Yeah, well, level 37 is fine. Let's get some upgrades here. I need Graphorn hair. Okay, figure that out in the future. Dark Stun hat. Alright, I think we're doing fine. Alright, so, down to the map room. Map chamber, sorry. The map chamber. And then we'll start this next quest and see how that goes. Man, Professor Binns is so funny. I think he might be my he certainly is a character. He's one of my favorites at this point. God, I sneezed not too long ago, and I can feel just pain radiating through my body from my shoulders to my toes. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Kind of. Actually, my head's fine. But, like, it was like a pain that shot through to my fingertips and then all the way down. I'm not a happy camper right now. The final repository. Yes. Would you like to take my box of wand?
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
He would have killed me once he found the repository, if not before. I had no choice.
You're right. You had no choice. You did what you had to do. The wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that Zahn, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
must be the way to the repository.
Someone consulted some architects on what to do here.
We can only hope that we're not too late, and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
We better. I don't know if he had something to say, but I did just walk in. I should have waited. Oops. We're okay. We'll be fine. We're gonna have to fight Ranrock here. What? Okay, so we can't be walking to the end. Like this is not the ending
hope
yet.
that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered. The goblins.
I wonder if Ranrock is here.
Let's go.
Not the goblins.
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
You and I have faced worse, Professor.
Okay. I feel like hiding is going to be helpful here.
The area must be here somewhere. We must be getting closer. Ranrock will be pleased with our progress.
Possibly.
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
Petrificus Totalis. More of them.
You didn't have to yell. Well, they are in here, all right.
I've been at this for hours. That was meant for me.
Ooh.
Let's get this over.
Let's take care of them as we go here.
You can't stop us.
All right.
We need to press on. Ranrock must be here somewhere.
This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
Oh, well, look at you. Let you go a little bit farther ahead of me. Don't need my face that close. Oh, hello. Hello to you as well.
I see it. And I don't know.
Oh. Oh, I hear. Oh, how dare you. Ow. Oh, let's go back around here. Damn it. Hi. This is bad. All right. Oh, Fig got it. Bad. That's the wrong one. Oh well.
This one's almost down.
Alright, I'm just gonna focus on this one and see what he does here. Okay, I was about to say. He hasn't come after me yet. Whoop. that was worth it.
You will not take what is not yours.
The trolls ought to make quick work of them.
Confringo, Bombado. Defender, you're no match for us.
Alright, troll's gone. Makes me very happy. Hit that. Turn you into a barrel.
Defender. Think you're clever.
Okay, that was worth it to me, I guess.
Petrificus totalis.
Dead end, you say? Well, let me go ahead and collect some stuff.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked.
Oh, well, I missed it.
Let's go.
I apologize, that's on me. I got 12 troll bogeys.
Lumos. Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Lumos.
They're giving me potions. I know what's going on here.
Listen, more goblins up ahead.
Ooh. Big old pile of delicious barrels. Alright. Let's try to be smart about this.
Petrificus totalis.
Enjoy suffering.
Well, they found me somehow. I don't know what I did. How dare you? Oh, come on now. I swear, that is just a end the fight now button. I like that. Oh, are you not? Well, come on now. Like you know what I'm trying to do. I don't know why it's not one, wherever. Here we go.
These tunnels haven't brought us much luck so far.
Revelio.
Oh, it's right there. Give me 1 second. 15 gold. It's worth it. It's not like I need to spend the money on anything anymore.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Yay. Oh boy.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Alright, this is pretty cool.
Time to move. We're in the thick of it now.
We'll show these beasts who's in charge.
I want to change something real quick. Okay.
Thank you, Professor.
One less humour to worry about.
Expelliarmus.
What are you doing?
I got hit pretty good there. How dare you? Wow. I didn't know. Damn it, I wish I didn't. That makes me mad. Alright.
Let's get this out. Now, as a bit, you get to leave some for the rest of us.
We shouldn't be happy to see you, Professor Sharp.
Oh, Professor Sharp's here. That's sweet.
Someone's here.
Might as well use it while I can. That's for me. Come on. All right.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
I can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Think of all the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good. But she did not know the risks. She did not see what the Keepers have shown you. What Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
Should probably just keep it here. I feel like opening it's probably a bad idea, but I also feel like Google can help me. Listen, I make no qualms on how I do this. But I don't feel like doing an evil ending, because nothing I have done so far, aside from, yes, teach me how to kill, has been, evil, really. But, I mean, I might as well just leave it there. I mean, I've got nothing wrong with it. But yeah, leave it there. Evil ending, normal ending. We're going with normal.
I plan to leave the repository as it is.
I'm pleased to hear that. I've been thinking.
What is it, Professor?
I spent all year trying to keep our journey a secret from everyone, including Professor Weasley. But now I wonder if I should have shared it with her, and the others, sooner. Trusted them more. The Keepers wanted this secret to be locked away forever. How long will you keep it?
I don't know. That's a difficult one. Yeah, I think, like, it's probably the smart thing to just, like, leave it, right? Forever? I don't know. I mean, I'm not really... whatever.
The Keepers were right. The risk of using this magic is too dangerous. It is my responsibility alone to keep it safe.
I understand, but you are not entirely alone. I will do all I can to help you.
Arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Enough, Ranrock. It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Miriam's wand.
If she'd simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems you were two of a kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
That would have been a very bad way to go. That's not good for Professor Fig. All right, so what's oh shit, we're in the Matrix. I see.
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Okay. Oh shit. All right.
My spells are having no effect on the dragon.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Those traces of magic are somehow protecting the dragon.
I see.
The trick.
Oh damn it! All right, let's back up here. Use that. Grab this. Thank you.
You protected yourself again. Not for long. Defender. Confringo. Potato. Stupefy.
Oh, come on now.
Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Potato.
I only got hit by that one.
Confringo.
Shit. Alright.
Depulso. Expect.
There seems to be some fighting you up now. I shall bring you in. Come and say your prayer.
Alright, that was bullshit.
Confringo.
Is there an orb sitting around somewhere?
You can't stop me.
Oh, no, I just have to keep chasing it while it flies backwards. Interesting.
Potato. Depulso. Two sources of power. Expelliarmus.
Oh, come on now. Oh, there's two orbs.
Bombarda.
Alright, makes sense, unfortunately.
Don't like that very much, do you?
I like how this is just called Ranrock Dragon. I don't know what that is, but it sucks.
Defender. Bombarda. Potato. Confringo.
Alright, we have orbs again. Ooh. Ow.
Depulso.
There we go.
Expelliarmus.
Hit him with a little bit of the curse.
Accio.
I mean, that's not gonna do anything, but I figure I'd do it.
Stupefy.
There we go.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
That sucks.
Bombarda. Defender.
Alright, orbs again. Very nice. Oh, shit. Alright. There we go.
Confringo.
There we go. Defendo. Alright. Next part of it. Kind of. I'm going to kind of agree with that assessment. Oh, this way. I see. Meow.
Give up now.
Oh, there he is.
Might ensure that your death is swift.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock.
Orb. I see it. There's gonna be a third one. Sure is. That got me. Come on now. Alright, hit. Just. I should have grabbed that while I could, but I didn't. Shit. That works. Damn it.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Bombarda.
Let's back up a little bit. Oh, shit. Alright. Well. Hit that one. Hit that one. Hit that one. Alright.
This ends here, Unlock.
No. Okay.
You can stop me.
Probably not. I'm just gonna have to. Let's see here. There we go. That should. Oh, damn it.
We'll never write this power from me.
Oh. I have gone through a lot of these. A lot of potions so far. Let's do another one. Just hit a couple as fast as possible. Grab that one. It's fine by me. Head back this way. I'm waiting for orbs again. Okay, don't need orbs yet. Oh. There we go. We got some pretty cool music during this whole fight as well. There we go. Let's see where this goes here. Is it just Ranrock here, or is it... Hold on. What are you doing? We're getting very close to not having any more potions. Oh, there we go. Oh, I got an achievement.
Professor. Miriam. Miriam would have loved you, my young friend. The wizarding world could not be in more capable hands.
Damn. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. Like, a lot. I liked Professor Fig. Now, I think I said early on that obviously something's going to happen to him. And it did. So, it's unfortunate. I was not expecting to get to what is presumably the ending of the game today. To be honest with you, I had no idea it was going to happen. But which really sucks is I do not have a review ready for it, so I'll have to just kind of be off the cuff on this one. If we do in fact get credits, if we don't, then we're not going to worry about it. But that's some good shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to many of you, certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge, he built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Professor Fig represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Please meet me as soon as possible.
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did. but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait. What are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
All right. Well, I mean, if we turned him in, we probably wouldn't have had that conversation. So I think that's a good thing. Really? Okay, so... Well, I'll shut up now. Oh, congratulations. You completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field guide progress, explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. Oh, well, I guess that is the end. Alright, well, I guess that's, I guess that's it. This is a game that, to be honest with you, I wasn't expecting to find... Oh, hello, read mail. Oh, right, this is all the mail. Okay, interesting. This is not everything that I was expecting, however. Let's go ahead and go to challenges real quick. Quest, 93%. Claim. Alright, well that is the end of the main quest. Now we have 7 side quests to do. It's not bad, actually. Not gonna lie to you. We're actually pretty close to 100%, but we're not going to do it.
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall. I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Okay, you're just gonna have to hang out for a while. But, that's kind of the end for this series, I guess. Not really, it's not. We will be doing something called a continued series for this.
Throw something at Ferdinand in his new location. Thanks to you.
You're welcome. But, Richard Palmer is going to continue on with his story in a continued series. Now, if you don't know what a continued series is, or you're kind of new to the channel, really, I start things over. Start things over is the wrong word. I effectively will be continuing on with more of the main quest stuff. Not really main quest. I mean, this looks like main quest stuff, but we have finished the story, which means we're done for the most part. So I'll have to think about how I'm going to do this, but at this moment right now, my plan is this is over.
On another adventure, are we?
Another adventure. Yes. So that let me figure out how to say this. My plan, or typically when it comes to the continued series, we do the side stuff. We finish the side stuff. We do everything that could be considered to be side stuff and be done at the end of that. Since we have finished the main story, like, the game has told me that I don't have to do shit anymore. Why can't I not fly out of here? Okay, now I can. There. Okay. So we'll just continue on here. But we have... Wait, isn't it spring? Why is it winter? I swear it was... I swear we just went through the cutscene for it to be spring. What's going on, game? I don't like what you've done. But, we can have this conversation with Professor Weasley real quick. That will really make me... that's when I will make the decision on whether or not we will continue in, like, episode, 200 at this point? Or if we will be starting over at episode 1. Okay, so... Before I move, I'm not going to say anything else. I'm not going to continue on here.
If it isn't the reigning champion of the Summoner's Court.
Yeah, thank you. So the continued series is for me to continue on with the game in a new setup on YouTube. But by setup, I mean it will say continued, or it will be episode 1 of the continued series, which would just mean for everybody who jumps in now, they will realize, oh, okay, this is post-game content. So every time we do post-game stuff, we typically do a continued series afterwards. It will still be part of the same playlist. It'll still be part of the same everything, but it's just for nomenclature for myself and anyone else who gets in here. It is after Hogwarts Legacy main story stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to have the conversation with Professor Weasley, and we'll see exactly what we need to do. Also, hopefully spring shows up outside at some point. So I'm going to have the conversation with her. Hold on. We have another Bins. Yeah, it's my favorite.
Professor, could you spare a moment?
How may I help you?
I guess I'm interested in Goblin Rebellions.
I'm interested in the Goblin Rebellions of the past.
Ah, certainly. Their history is part of our history. In fact, you can trace most Goblin rebellions to wizard intervention. More specifically, the laws governing wands and who may legally possess them. The Goblin Rebellion of 1612, for example, arose from Goblin frustration over lack of representation on the Wizengamot. It became a terrible, blood-soaked affair. Take heart, though. Our current peace and prosperity shows that violence can be transitory.
But Hogsmeade was just attacked, Professor.
If I'm not mistaken, and I rarely am, one of the 18th century's rebellions was led by Urg the Unclean. He had been dunked in a pond publicly by a group of young wizards, if you can imagine that. Another rebellion in 1752. The rebellion was so badly mishandled that Minister for Magic Albert Boot was forced to resign. That being said, his replacement, one Basil Flack, lasted mere weeks. Best sort of vindication, if you ask my opinion.
Please go on.
2 months into Flack's tenure, bad went to worse when the werewolves allied with the goblins. Quite smartly, Flack resigned rather than deal with their combined forces. Minister Flack was succeeded by one Hephaestus Gore, who quickly quashed the Jewel uprisings with his signature brutality. It is worth noting that many historians believe this punitive response led to even more werewolf conflict. You have noted all of this, have you not?
I'm enjoying this one.
Oh yes, Professor. Please continue.
Continue? I take it your thirst for knowledge has yet to be quenched.
We're gonna keep going.
If you would be so kind, Professor Binns.
I rarely find an audience, captive or otherwise, eager to engage in such historical minutiae.
I find your lectures quite engaging, sir. Thank you for sharing your vast knowledge.
My sincere pleasure. Now, I do believe I should be preparing for my next class. Good day to you.
Yay! Okay, that was worth it to me. I thought that was funny. You did not. I don't care. But yeah, we are going to continue on here, probably through what I... God damn it, of course it's on the other side of the wall. We are going to continue, most likely... Is there a lock in here? No. Most likely through a continued series on this one. And that's not because, like, I don't want to continue on here, but typically speaking, we do get credits where I get to give a whole review. Quite frankly, I feel like the review is warranted. I think I'd like to sit down and do that after the continued series. But yes, we're gonna have the conversation with Professor Weasley about her watchful eye, and then probably call it there, I guess. Just see what we have to do.
Professor Weasley, you wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course. What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. It seems you've completed much of your field guide. Well done. But you've still a little left to do. Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
All right. Well, that certainly sets us on our way to do other stuff. All right, so the House Cup, the Shadow of Friendship, Harlow's Last Stand, and Poppy. So we have some side stuff to do. I feel like these are going to be just fine. I could talk to Sebastian before. Yeah, let's talk to Sebastian first before we end it. And then I will consider that to be a finale, just kind of a finale thing in the episode. So we'll call it there. However, is there still snow on the fucking ground? Yes, it is still snowing. In fact, I thought we had spring. I've been lied to once again. Oh well, but yeah, I think the smart thing for us to do is to have that conversation and then call it. And then the rest of this will be continued series. Hopefully you guys have stuck around long enough to see what's going on there. I will give the spiel. And I will give my review at the end of the continued series. It's all going to go in the same playlist. It's just going to sound weird. But every time I do a session, I will have to explain to everybody, hey, this is not the end, but it is the end. But it's not the end. It's the post-game content. You know, whatever. But as long as you stuck around, you know what's going on.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian. I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Seems so long ago. Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
Okay. A Sallow Grave. Complete Sebastian Sallow's relationship line. Alright, well, we're done with that. That is the final thing to do with Sebastian, which is actually a very, very interesting story. Whoever wrote that did a very good job. I don't know if that was some, like, side writer. But the Sebastian Sallow stuff is, in my opinion, very good. I think a lot of that is well written, well prepared. I know we reused some crypt stuff a couple times. One thing that we need to discuss on that one is it's not necessarily that the crypt was.
Never forget what that Hufflepuff girl said in 1421. What lovely stone! Oh, that's class, that is.
Yay!
Revelio.
Boy, that's class. Oh yeah. But yeah, the one thing that happened today that kind of, I wouldn't say bugged me, but just kind of sparked something in my stupid brain, was when he said something about, there's still stone here. When he said something about in Farai, which we had been fighting for a while, but it's neither here nor there. It feels like where it got placed in the I don't know, when you were able to access those story parts, that it was a little off. Just a little. But I think that's gonna have to be it for me for now. It is almost 6:30. But also, I think that's gonna be it for the main parts of Hogwarts Legacy. When we come back, you will see it as the continued series or not. We will come back. That is going to happen. However you see it as episode 1 or episode 193 or whatever I'm on at this point. Hold on. Let me see. I'm just going to check. I'm going to have to make a guess. Let's see here. Scheduled to the 30th with 164. So 170 something or something, maybe 169. Teehee. No matter what you see it as, it is going to be the continued part of this game. But yeah, we're in spring. We had our finale. We are going to continue on sometime in the future. Not too far in the future. I might just go eat and then sit down and play again, unless somebody's like messaging me on Discord saying, "Oh, we gotta play Stardew Valley." So we might do that. but I will be back probably this weekend. But I'm going to give everybody the spiel I give at the end of every single finale. Make sure you follow me here. Make sure you follow me on Twitch if I ever get back there. If I ever get back to streaming, I don't know if I'm going to Twitch. I don't know if I'm going to Kick. I don't know what the plan is. All I know is that I am not Twitch friendly. I'm barely YouTube friendly. We will figure out what we need to do. However, Twitch friendly. Listen, I'm not a hot chick, so therefore I'm not Twitch friendly. I also should not be seen in a bikini at any point in time. But Kick allows me to say the things I want to say. So if I do end up on either one of those, if I end up on Kick or end up streaming somewhere else, just make sure you stick around. Make sure you come and see that. But there are some there are some other things coming out on the channel right now. A lot of finales came out this spring, including this one. Yakuza 0, we finished that up. We finished, I think, Kingdom Hearts, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Like, we've done a lot. Let's see. Yakuza 0, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Kingdom Hearts 2, Final Mix, or 2.5, whatever, Valhalla, we finished that. Outer Worlds, lots of Cyberpunk DLC, we finished that up. And we're starting new things. Aside from the continued series, this is going to probably last for a while. I have a feeling this is going to be the continued series of all continued series. I think the last one that I did was probably Batman Arkham Knight or Arkham Asylum, Arkham something, and it went for about 20 episodes. I have a feeling I've got about 50 episodes of post-game content in this game. So that's how we're going to do this. That's how we're going to continue things on. I'm making my decision now. But Assassin's Creed Revelations, we're back into the Ezio storyline. We have the prequel, I guess. The Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, which is a prequel to the first game, I think 1.5, kind of. I don't know. But we're on to that at this point. Assassin's Creed Revelations, I just said that. We're going to start working on getting another episode 1 of another series coming out soon. I know I was promising Starfield at one point, but I don't think that's ever going to happen. I hate to disappoint you guys. That is a game that I fell way behind on actually getting anything to do because this game took a long time. Cyberpunk took an even longer time because it was just DLC, but it gave me like 101 episodes, I think. There were a lot. But, yeah. So make sure you follow me here. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on the other socials I have listed in streaming services I have listed in the description below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Watch some of the other series that I've been starting and with some stuff that has been requested. But, yeah. This game is awesome. We'll work on a review at the end of the post-game content because there seems to be a lot of it. So yeah, that will be it for me, and I'll have to talk to you guys next time. Bye.